everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena Shipuata. I don't know why I sang my surname, but yeah. You know what? I was busy watching AMP's new video, right? And they had like a $3 million collection of cars and that they were showing. And I was like, my girl, you're busy watching other YouTubers who are actually making real money from YouTube. And you are just like laying down, you're not doing anything. And on top of that, you lost your content. Don't believe what happened to me. Actually, before I tell that story, guys, I've noticed you guys are watching my videos, but you guys are not subscribing. Can you please subscribe to my channel? So that by the time, the Minister of Information, Communication and Technology decides they succeed in making sure that we are finally getting paid off of TikTok and YouTube, that I will be getting paid well. Please? Do you guys want my family to suffer? Please subscribe. I beg. I'm going to wait for you guys to subscribe. Can't believe myself. Anyways, so yeah, I decided to upload this video or record this video because I lost my content. I don't know if you watched my last vlog. I mentioned that I enjoy vlogging more than I enjoy doing even like sit down videos and stuff like that. So what had happened was I went to 2 events, right? Kumnandi, I was busy vlogging for you guys, and then I was editing. I was editing for my Instagram. I needed to put a reel together, and then while I was exporting, I noticed that I do not have enough space, so I deleted. But only after I went into recently deleted and I pressed delete. The moment I pressed delete, I realized, oh my god, some of that content was my vlog content. So I've deleted my vlog content. I only have vlog content for one event. So yeah, I don't know if I should edit at the end of this video or if I should do a completely separate one. Now, I'm sure you notice this little baby up here. She's not done. She's halfway done, but I still put her up and she's facing directly opposite of my bed. But this is my vision board, guys. This is my vision board. So I want to, these open spaces, those open spaces are what I'm going to write, So I have my pictures for the vision, and then I need now to write. Even in the Bible, I think it's Habakkuk 2:2. I have my Bible here. Let me just check. I think it's Habakkuk. So I pronounce it as Habakkuk. That's I pronounce it the way it's written. Anyways, Habakkuk 2:2 says, then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets so that the runner can carry the correct message to others. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. Now, please tell me that's not manifesting. And Pombili Shilongo spoke about it also on her recent video on Instagram. That's what we're doing now. Today's officially second quarter of the year. And I did this vision board, I think a week or 2 ago only. And to be honest, I contemplated and I delayed doing my vision board this year. I didn't do one last year. Because if I'm being very honest, and I'm going to be very raw and vulnerable with you guys right now, hey? I didn't see or feel the need to do a vision board because, growing up from the age of 19, I was somebody that constantly believed in herself, constantly went for everything that I wanted and I needed to do. I would get up. I think I mentioned it on here how I got into university. Like, it was just one of those things where I got out of my bed and I went and I said, you know what? Today I need to come back here, university student. And I went and I came back a university student and I was registered that same day. Oh, God is so good, guys. If I think about it, God is good. But like the last couple of years, if I have to say maybe the last 5 years, it really looks like it's all glitz and glam on the outside, but I really just feel like my life is moving at a much slower pace than I anticipated. It's so slow. And if I tell you the last 2 years, I've been in an isolation like I've been in my isolation period, and you know that period where God isolates you from everyone and everything, and you suddenly start losing more friends, you suddenly have distastefulness for so many like conversations, so many things. Last year I did like 8 months of sobriety. I started again now. I'm on month 2, and honestly, I want to keep it this way. I do not want to drink anymore, just because I just don't see the light when it comes to drinking, you know. And the other day, I remember I was watching Dochi's acceptance speech.
I went through so much. I dedicated myself to sobriety, and God told me that I would be rewarded and that He would show me just how good it can get.
And she mentioned that God had called her to, you know, put alcohol down and chase sobriety. And, you know, for the first time, I felt like I wasn't crazy. I felt like, yeah, man, I feel like God has called me to do that as well, and I've just not been listening. And last year when I did my 8 months sobriety, I should have just continued, but then I broke it on my birthday. But we're here, we live and we learn. So yeah, that is how I've been feeling. But anyways, last 5 years I really just feel like it's been stagnant. I feel like I'm not moving, I'm not going anywhere, I'm not going further, I'm not like, I'm just here. It really quite literally started from the day my father died. I'm not even gonna lie. And if I tell you, it's one of those things where like you do everything. You put in the work. You call people, you network with people, you do all of that stuff. And it's like God gives you like small, then He goes quiet for a while. Then He small, then He goes quiet for a while. And then you're just like, what am I doing wrong? I'm fasting, I'm praying. And to be very honest, like, yes, my prayer life and my fast life and my reading the word life is like very like up and down. It's very shaky. It's very, but when I can, I try to let go of bad habits. I try to speak to God and just try to be as positive as I can. Like, even when I'm on my last Zak, I'll be like, no, you know what? Good things are always happening to me, no matter how it looks at any given point in time. And God's got my back, you know. So like I just try to be as positive as possible, but I cannot take away from the fact that even in these 5 years I've still done major stuff, you know. It's just that after the major stuff it goes quiet for a while, and I'm just like, what is happening? You know, because I'm somebody that enjoys working. I love working. I love the working in the industry that I'm in. I absolutely love working. So it's like when it goes quiet, it's just like, what am I supposed to do with my life? What am I supposed to do with my time? And this is why even like with the YouTube thing, it's like God tells me, do the YouTube thing. when it goes quiet for a while, put your camera down, stop watching AMP videos and do the YouTube thing. I cannot take away from the fact that honestly, when it comes to eat, God makes sure. Like, I don't go to bed hungry. I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on my back. I'm really grateful for all of that. I get to go to the gym. You know, I get to go out, and sometimes it's not even about all of the things that you've lost. It's like this, the gratitude in the smallest things that you can do. I love it so much. So yeah, back to my vision board. This is what I'm going to put in these areas. I need to write my vision down, and I had not wanted to create a vision board because of those ups and downs and just feeling like, oh God, where are you? What is gay? God, where are you? And I try to be as happy and grateful and understanding as possible, because honestly, you can't rush God. But this year I said, you know what, let me do it. Let me keep the same momentum, keep the same faith, keep the same, you know, let me manifest the life that I want for myself. And we are there. So I just need to write that down. And then I made sure it faces my bed. So even when I open my eyes, because I have this bad habit of my phone being under my pillow and then wanting to check my phone as soon as I wake up, I first close my eyes. I keep my eyes closed actually, and I pray even it's under my bed, because sometimes I just don't have the energy, or I don't want to hear my own voice. So I pray under my breath, and then I get up, I go on my phone, and be like, as I'm getting up from the bed, I see my vision, and it's clear. like Habakkuk 2:2 says. So yeah, that's the tea. If anybody is out there feeling, you know, like I've been feeling, but you know what, ne? The more I even speak to like the 2 friends that I have left, it's like I realize that honestly, I have to go through this phase. This is a very delicate phase. And you know when they say, not everybody can go with you where you're meant to be, like where God is taking you, where you're going. Not anybody and everybody can go with you. It's so true, and I'm feeling it now in this process. I'm feeling it so much. It's just that, and it just shows me also I didn't really have the level of discernment that I thought I had. I believe I was born with discernment. Like growing up, my childhood friends will tell you, like, I'm the one friend that'll tell you, stay away from that person. Like, I've never spoken to them, or I've just heard them speak once, or but my energy, like my instincts and my aura and my heart and the Holy Spirit, basically, instincts tells me that person is not good for your friend, it's not good for you, it's not, you get. But sometimes we do things for the plot, my dear, because we are human beings. But like, even in like friendship, my own friendships, the last 6 years, let me say, it was the thing of, I remember this one friendship, oh my goodness, I'd say, and we were almost best girlfriends. And that one, like, God told me for a long time, you need to separate. You know, when you just have that feeling, you have that feeling. She was very draining, self-centered. Like, I remember even I was going to take part in something, and I had asked her, because at the time I had an iPhone X, but it was like a really bad iPhone X, bro. Like, didn't have space, quality was bad, and it was one of those things where you had to submit the video. And I asked her, I said, hey, can I use your phone? Can you record me like while I do this, and please give me a top. How old was I at the time? I was probably like 22, 23, I don't know, but I was young, man. And I was just like, so I went into her closet and I got a nice top. You know, I put her wig on even. I think I only owned one wig at the time. It was a crustiest wig. I still have rustiest wigs, but you know, it was worse that time. And then I asked her, you know, like, can you please record this video for me that I need to submit? So she was just gonna record and then send it to my phone, and then I'll do my submissions myself, right? So the day before, I'd already put my thingy together that I was going to speak about. Everything was perfecto mundo, you know. And mid me her recording me, she just randomly stops and she's like, I don't think you should do it. Honestly, it's just not for you. It's not gonna do anything for your career, so you shouldn't do it. And then she walks off. And then I think she thought about what she did. She's like, you must don't feel bad, ne? I was like, no. She's like, yeah, I just don't feel like it'll do anything for you. I said, okay. I said, okay. But then it's those kinds of instances where God said to me, I told you, stay away. And usually with me, I don't know if it happens with other people as well, like, but when I always have that feeling of like, stay away from somebody, and I don't listen, it's like it gets to a point, because God knows my heart. He knows how stubborn I am. He knows I have an ego of some sort, of which I'm praying against, guys, but he knows I'm stubborn. I'm praying against it as well. But like, he knows I'll not go back. I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't like it when people undermine me. So like, by the time we had our last argument, it was like, I can't do this, you know. And it's like one of those confrontational. I'm also quite confrontational, but I will pull you to the side and like, let's talk about forgive you. And that's why I'm saying God knows your heart. He knows that after something like that, you are not easily just going to like be, oh, okay, we are besties again. No. I can't do that. But yeah, if anybody is experiencing this, I'm actually experiencing this now, you know, my feeling of stagnancy, feeling of I'm in isolation for a long period. I've been in isolation for 2 years, guys. For 2 years. I think this is going to year 3 now. Yeah, this should be year 3. I don't know. But it's like, I know there's a bigger plan. There's a bigger there's a better understanding. And sometimes, and most times, I find my understanding when I listen to sermons on YouTube, or like I read the Bible and then I understand, okay, this is, you know, Joseph went through it. Joseph, in fact, was betrayed by his brothers. He was in prison for all those years. Was it 14 years? For all those years, you know, but came out on top at the end of the day. But still, it just feels like I want to be not necessarily chosen. I just want to be able to book stuff. Like, I want to work. I want to put in the work. But I feel like maybe I'm at a stage where if I do too much, I might crash out, you know. But yeah, this is where I'm at right now. I have decided to be open and honest with everybody because it's not all glitz and glam. Like I said, like I look cutesy and happy. I am happy, but not to the level that everybody maybe assumes I am. But it's not all like glittery and gold and stuff. Is it like, especially on Instagram? But I'm still grateful. I'm able to book certain things, book a few things. But yeah, if you're watching and you have a gig coming up, please call me. I really like working, guys. You guys don't understand. I really enjoy working, and it's like I just wanna get to that point, but I know we'll get there sooner or later. Like I said in the beginning, please guys, I beg, please just subscribe, man. You guys are watching but you're not subscribing, please. Yeah, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you feel the same way, if you have similar thoughts or feelings or whatever, please write them in the comments below. Maybe you like encourage me or encourage somebody else as well. I like to believe that I am quite self-aware, but sometimes you might never know. You just need a little bit of like encouragement from a stranger, from somebody you know but you don't feel like is experiencing the same thing you are. So yeah, please comment down below and subscribe. I'm also editing the clips. I'm editing the clips because my vlog content is not gonna go to waste. I'm editing those clips here. Please, until next time, I love you guys so much. Don't forget to pray. Sharp.
Hello, welcome to my channel. Oh, guys, if I tell you the funk I was in, but it's fine, we are back. I guess this is another weekly vlog. I don't know if I want this to be a weekly vlog, if I just want to show you guys the thing that I'm doing today. So I'm at Avani. I'm heading to Avani. Where's Avani? Somewhere there. For their brunch. There's a brunch event situation happening today, and I'm going to meet up with Kali and Aina and David and Roxy. Yeah, Stratos is having a brunch situation thing that they invited us for. This is my fit, cutesy. So that's what I'm doing. And then, yeah, it starts 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't know if it's, I don't know why it's called brunch, if it's going until 5 p.m. But you know the vibes. We love it. And you know what, man? I've come to understand that where there's free food, Yena is there. It's Sunday and I don't have to cook. I'm gonna be there. So it's a cutesy event. I just realized that some people, because it was like a full event where people had to, where it was being marketed and people had to pay and stuff like that, the event was $6.50 for tickets, but obviously as influencers we were invited for free to come and taste. I did a whole rating video for Instagram, so I rated some of their food and just the overall like experience. I'm gonna try to be very honest, but even though like
in Namibia when you're really honest, and then other events will be like, oh, if we invite Lena, she's gonna say bad things about our place. And it's just like, babes, if your quality is quality, then I won't say anything bad about it. But if it's not, then I will. But so far, what would I really critique? Okay, so what happened was we were meant to be here at 11 a.m. We got here at 11, but it was guys, I'm in the parking. These places, my parkings make me very like scared. Anyways, we were meant to be here at 11 o'clock, and they were not ready by the time we got here. Sorry for the angles, guys. They were not ready by the time we got here. Looking for a cable. Come on. Oh, here's the cable. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we got here at 11. They were not ready, so we were chilling a bit. And then another thing was, I don't think they have enough waitresses for us, because outside of the influencers, we also have the guests that came, that paid the $650 for the event. So it's like, it's not enough waitresses for us. But yeah, let's see how it goes. The food is nice though.